Hello everybody, my name's zebraagent, and in today's video I want to give some tips and tricks for the brand new Minecraft MCC event. As you guys know, Minecraft is doing an event partnered with MCC, Minecraft Championship, and they are giving away a pretty cool Minecraft cape. And all you have to do is do some challenges, but there's a lot of them, so I just kind of want to give you guys some tips and tricks that I picked up along the way while doing them, so you guys can get the challenge done as quickly as possible and start rocking that brand new cape. So, first thing that you may notice is there's a lot of challenges to complete. I'm yet to finish this one, but let's just pretend I finished it. As you can see, there's a bunch. There's 15 challenges. So, first thing that you should do, in my opinion, is get these 4 done. As you can see, each one, complete a game, enter and survive 2 minutes, survive until room 3, and complete a course. These challenges are very easy to do, and I recommend getting them done first because it'll give you some coins and it'll give you a good starting base for the future because you get familiar with the games and you know what's up. All you have to do pretty much is just play these for like 5 minutes max and you'll be good. And then once you play those games, you'll probably have some coins, and what you want to do is come immediately to this guy and buy some hats. As you can see, I bought them all. But 2 hats that you're going to want to buy off rip is Blue Bat's beanie and Aqua Axolotls. So you'll need about 500 coins, which is about how many coins you get from completing these 4 games. Now the reason why you want to do these first is because this one is definitely one of the more time-consuming ones. Because in Sands of Time, it's just all about finding a quick route and just running it again and again until you get the sand, and that can be annoying. And then this one, oh wait, no, sorry, not this one. Sorry, the Cyan Coyotes is what you're gonna want to buy alongside with the Blue Bats. It's because 75 coin piles can also be very time consuming. So you want to get these 2 done as quick as you can. Plus, if you do get the coin piles, you do get a bunch of coins. As you can see, I'm sitting at 9,000, and I was able to get all that from just doing these 2 challenges. And these 2 challenges will set you up with coins for pretty much every other challenge, because you'll have to buy all of these hats, you'll have to wear them and stuff like that. So, to recap, do these 4, they're easy. Each one should take you maybe like 5 minutes max. Then you're going to want to buy Cyan Coyotes, their beanie, and you're going to want to do their challenge. And then you're going to want to do the Blue Bats challenge. And obviously, go into this expecting it to take some time, because I mean, it does take some time. So just be ready for that. Number 2, Ace Race challenges. Now the Ace Race challenges are pretty easy. You can see 50 times on a launch pad. I believe this one, 100 speed boosts, and I actually think that's it. No, I think one of them also has an elytra. Maybe it's this one? Yeah, this one. So for this one, it's honestly pretty easy. So as I said, it's honestly pretty easy because all you have to do, and I mean, you can pretty much get these challenges done in like a minute if you're fast enough. But for the speed boost one, all you want to do, sprint and do this like 50 times. After you do that, that's pretty much everything that you need to do. You just run it 50 times. Then obviously you got the launch pads, which I believe are these red ones. So what you want to do is just find the fastest route that you can keep running. I found that for when I was doing the speed boost route, this was the fastest and the simplest and the one that hit the most. Obviously, you could come up with your own routes. But for the launch pads, my best advice would probably be find a route but you can just keep running brainlessly, and you will be fine. For the elytra one, you can see someone's already doing it, and that's because all you need to do, equip the elytra, jump off, jump in, jump off, jump in, jump off, jump in. And it's pretty easy, and it counts, and you can just do it in the same spot, which is honestly pretty crazy. As you can see, boom, there's a launch pad. All you gotta do is just keep running it again and again. I think for me, to hit all the jump pads, the speed boosts, and the elytra, it only took me about 3... Well, no, the elytra one I did instantly. The speed boost I had to do the game 3 times, and for the launch pad I had to do it twice. So just find a route that works for you, and keep running it again and again. Alright, next up is Meltdown. Now, Meltdown can seem a little hard because you do have to get 350 enemies, but that should be pretty easy when you have people helping you out, defending you as well. What I recommend doing is standing as far back as you can and try and hit some trick shots. For example, hit that guy up there, hit this guy. Yep. And all you want to do is kind of try and get enemies, like multiple enemies with one arrow. So for example, if I could, are more enemies gonna spawn? Yeah, but main piece of advice is always stay on the move. Just so if enemies do spawn, you can outrun them and stay alive. Again, make sure to keep your distance. Try and tag multiple enemies, like that. Obviously, I can't hit any enemies right now, or actually, like that. Multiple enemies, and then you can get them and stay safe. You can also do the coin piles here, but there's not that many coin piles per room, and you kind of do end up dying, like, a lot, and early on. So I would advise to do it in stance of time, and of course get your 350 enemies here. I was able to do this challenge by playing it twice, and getting to room 5, so... You know, depends on your skill level, it might take you a bit more, it might take you a bit less. But, again, keep your distance, try and tag multiple enemies like so, and you will be a-okay. Alright, next up is Grid Runners. Now, this one can seem a little bit hard because you do have to get 200 painted blocks, I believe, and 200 ingredients, but it can be done pretty simply, although it will take multiple runs, just like most other challenges. So you're going to want to go through these first few stages. So here's the paint one. Now what I recommend is quickly analyzing these paintings, and as you can see, black is one of the more colors on this painting. And what you want to do is you want to take out the big paints as quick as you can. Instead of going for, like, for example, I could have gone for red, but I would have only gotten 3 blocks, which just is not as good. But like, for example, right there, I was right next to the, what's it called, the brown, so I went for it because it was just more time efficient. For example, here we can go for that. Oh, for this one, actually, we want to go like so, and quickly, before everybody else, get all the red. Then we want to grab this white here for the ghost. Boom. You want to turn around, get this here. As you can see, it's just all about trying to get the color that has the most blocks. For the ingredient one, what I recommend doing is like these guys, like what they're doing here. Go ahead, grab some buckets, and start milking the cows. I was able to do like 4 stacks of buckets in within the time here, but you will need some other ingredients as well. So for example, boom, you deposit it, then what I recommend to go do, get this wheat here, run around, try and get the eggs, unless the other guys have gotten them already. Go boom, 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 deposit it. Oh, do not miss input. Grab some sugar. Just go drop it off. And then if you do have some time, grab a bit more milk. Come on. Come on, drop it off, drop it off. Ah, I missed. But then, also, over here, you will have the axolotl hat challenge here, which you do need to wear the axolotl hat for, but it is something that you can get here at the end. So you will have to play through it, even though you already have to play through it like twice or even more. But that is where you find the pearl, and that'll be it for that. And as you can see, you do earn a lot of coins from here. So if you need to buy some hats, there you go. So this challenge, pretty easy. Try and get as much paint as you can. Try and get all the milk and then the rest of the ingredients. And then obviously get the axolotl orb. Obviously, again, you do have to wear each different hat. But, you know, if you want the cape, you gotta work for the cape. You know, not much else you can do. And now, here we are in Sands of Time. What you want to do? Hit start game. As you can see, the time is ticking down. And what you want to do for this one is get, I think it's 100 sand blocks. Now, this is going to take a lot of time. I'm going to be 100% with you guys. It is not an easy challenge, and as you can see, I'm messing up. But this is pretty much the route that I take over here. I make sure to grab the coin piles while I'm at it. And pretty much what you want to do is you just want to find a route that you can have memorized in your head. And you just want to keep on running it again and again. Personally, I recommend if you run into mobs, try and run past them. Don't spend your time, you know, worrying about them. It's not that deep. Here's a sand piece. Boom, boom. Oh, unless like this, where you do need to get them out of the way. You can get that. So my best advice for Sands of Time is just to find a route that you can keep running again and again, that you can get down to muscle memory, so that you could just keep running again and again, get the 100 sand or whatever, and all the coin piles. And as you can see, there's a bunch of coin piles, and I think you can imagine, you run it, and you get down to muscle memory, it should be a pretty easy challenge. So I recommend going for the gold, the diamond, the silver chests, the keys over there for that. I do not recommend going down the netherite path. I mean, although I think you can, it's just a lot of it's a lot harder of a route. And personally, in my time of playing it, and I played this multiple times over, I have not been able to find a route that included netherite that was efficient or got any more additional items. As you see there, I got the coin pile and I had to backtrack, but that is something you're gonna have to do sometimes. But as you can see, I'm doing it pretty quickly. Pretty much muscle memory, because I ran this like too many times. Pick that up. And I recommend playing with sound, especially for this one, because you can tap the items like so and get them in your hotbar. So I really recommend you get it, but you turn sound on, so you can just keep running it up, just so you don't have to worry about looking at the sand and be like, oh, did I get it, did I not? As you see, the way back, I am losing a lot of sand, but if I remember, I think diamond, yep, this side. You could also go for these. These are pretty simple, you don't even have to go all the way up for that one, which is kind of nice. Get this one. I just want to keep running down here. For this one, I recommend going boom. And the keys. The keys are honestly only good if you need coins. And again, like I said, I do recommend that you do this specific minigame game mode at the start of your MCC cape journey, because it's by far the longest one. And getting here gives you a lot of coins because these chests that you will run into. As you can see though, my route is kind of bad. I'm kind of rusty. I haven't played in like a couple of days, but I've been keeping up. Another boom. That's, yeah, 100 coins for that. I'll show you how many coins I get at the end. Currently I'm at 500 though, so not bad. Actually, we want to drop down here. Keep running this way. Oh, come on. And a good thing to remember is that the sand and coin piles will always be in the same spot. So if you find a route that you like, but you're concerned about, oh, will it be there next time? Don't worry about it. It's going to be there like 100% of the time. The diamond one can be a little hard to get. One, two, boom, boom. Grab the coin pile. Grab some time. Boom, boom, boom. You do want to watch out for the pillagers, but usually I don't run into them that much. You see 200 coins from that. And if you're a Java player coming to the server, remember that this is Minecraft 1.8 PvP, so you can spam click, and you can do a lot of damage and knockback with spam click and some. Just something for you to remember. Let me see, I don't remember running up here. Oh, ignited. Sand coin here. But just again, recommend on your first playthrough, don't really worry about time. Just worry about exploring each part of the map, just so you get an idea of where everything is. So then later on, when you get your like final 50 pieces of sand or whatever, you kind of have a route down in mind. And I mean, that's really it for this game mode. As you can see, if you keep running and you know the layout, you won't have to worry about time. And even here, where I'm like, ooh, struggling. I mean, I'm not really struggling. Kind of. I'm not really worried about time because I know I can just go back to the portal and I can take a different route and go get a bunch of time. But as far as the video goes, guys, that'll be it for this video. I hope these tips and tricks do help you guys out because getting this cape can seem a little overwhelming considering the 15 challenges and the time that it takes. But yeah, hopefully these tips help you out. Hopefully it gives you some guidance for this challenge. What I recommend, do Sands of Time first, maybe Grid Runners after. Meltdown, that one's also pretty time consuming, but leave Ace Race for last because, if we're being honest, that's the real brainless and easy one. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like and subscribe, comment down your tips and tricks below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.